Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too.
Yo, what's up guys? It's a Like and Line, and please excuse my voice in the background. I recorded a gameplay while I was trying to hit clips, and it turned out to be this way. So what we've got today in the background is a little gameplay of me on Terminal with the Widowmaker, and I want to give you guys a little tips and tricks if you have not played the game yet. When the game comes out, or if you played the beta and weren't doing too hot, this will give you a few tips on how to use each gun. I'm going to do the EBR, the longbow, and the Widowmaker, so let's get right into it. The first one we're going to be using is the Widowmaker. Now, as you can see in this video, I'm pretty sure I got a lot of hit markers. I almost always do. This gun has an extremely fast rate of fire. I'm also using overkill with a longbow, trying to hit swap clips. Didn't work out too well. But when you are using this gun, the regular sight is not too fantastic, at least I personally think. The regular sight kind of looks like an MW2 or COD 4 scope where it blacks out the rest of your screen, which honestly is really nice for effects. But when you're sniping, it's not too hot. Especially in this game where people are flying around everywhere and you have to always be looking out around you. It's not too great when you can't see your sides. So what I would recommend is either using the thermal or the scout, as I'm using in this video. As you can see, I go on a little tear here. The scout I honestly really like. It's got fast movement. For the Widowmaker, you need it so that you can get the high up aim. If you're going longer range, like when you're sniping towards that back of the Mac on terminal, which I will make a spawn trap video for, then you might want to use the thermal. I think I switched to it later in the night. Unfortunately, I can't play it again because the beta's over. But another thing I would recommend besides aiming high is aim in front of the person. You can move with it, but it's nice just to be able to aim in front and know where to plan ahead. Also, use a sight like the Scout or Thermal for another reason. It is people jumping everywhere. When you're playing this game, people are going to be jumping a lot, moving from left to right. When you're using the Scout or the Thermal, you can usually drag and catch them, or you can zoom out and zoom back in. When you're using the regular sight for it, it's a little harder. You can easily lose people in your sight, and because you don't have the faded out like with the Scout or the Thermal. So that's another really helpful tip for using this gun. Another thing I would recommend is watch my previous spawn trap videos, learn where you can spawn trap. Also, double tap with this gun. If you think there's a big group of them, don't be afraid to take a second shot. Even if you miss, it may look a little less clean, but you want to make sure you get that kill, because a lot of times this gun, you shoot with it and you don't get the kill. You want to make sure as much as possible you get the kill. Aim for the upper chest or above, and if you aim lower and you're not sure, just take another shot. This gun's fast enough that you don't have to worry about it not cocking back in time. See, here I switched to the thermal for the longer alleys. I wasn't doing too hot at first, but I think I picked it up later. If I had to say the best thing I like about this gun, I'd say it's the rate of fire. The rate of fire is extremely quick. You can actually hit multis with it without even reload canceling, which is super nice. It's faster than most guns I've seen. I freaking choke so hard there. But another thing nice about it is just when you put a thermal or scout on it, it's so easy to sway, move, lock on to people. The biggest con of this gun, I know I've said it repeatedly in this video, and I want to emphasize it as much as I can, as this is a pretty simple sniper, but you need to get into your head. This gun gets hit markers. Without a doubt, it's the biggest hit marker sniper in the game. Unless the new sniper is worse, but we haven't played that yet. This is the beta. So watch out for hit markers with this gun. Another thing I like to use on it is quick draw. It's very helpful. I would use this for old snipers. Foregrip is very nice. On other snipers, I wouldn't recommend it besides the EBR, because the EBR has a lot of recoil. But if you're using the longbow, I wouldn't use it. This gun is very nice for it because it fires 2 shots. So when the second shot is fired, it goes up. If you're pretty accurate where you can aim for the upper chest, I would use foregrip because you know you're hitting your shots where you're hitting them. If you're not too accurate and you're getting a lot of hit markers and aiming at the waist, I would try taking off foregrip. Maybe then, because your shots will go up and hopefully go higher on their body, and it might help you get a kill. Another thing is extended mags are a must. You have 6 bullets without extended mags, which isn't bad, but when there's no fast mags on this game, why wouldn't you use extended? It's extremely nice. You get 9 bullets, a lot less reloading. And then I will make another video talking about perks I would use with this. There's a few that I specifically like to use, but I hope this video helped you out, had you guys learn something about this gun. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to check out my links in the description below, and YouTube, We'll see you later.
Okay, it started with a dream. That dream turned to a vision. That vision had a gleam. That gleam is now realistic. My friends are beefing now. Like, why you acting distant? I swear all you love is music and ain't got no time to kick it.